Gary, another late victory at the EB Stadium this afternoon. How important was it to get 3 points?
Massive. The game was a big game on the back of last weekend, but also, you know, we need to start winning football matches, and the players today showed a lot of character. You know, they went down to 10, we went down to 10, and we've got an equal. Well, we got the winner at the back end of the half. So yeah, it was a massive 3 points. But first half it was more like us, better performance from us. But sometimes, like, we keep possession of the ball for a reason. You know, we move it around the back, we go back to the keeper, but we do that for a reason, to manage the game also. And you know, we have to be patient sometimes as well. You know, when we go against 10 men, we've got to do that to find a way. But in the end, we found a way, and we come away with 3 points.
It wasn't quite as late a victory as Tranmere a couple of weeks ago, but you must be pleased with the way the team reacted to the adversity of conceding a goal and then going down to 10 to really keep going and in the end find a way to get the victory.
Yeah, as I said to the players in there, win's a win. You know, disappointing the way we conceded our goal, and then obviously you're taking advantage with one of their players being sent off, and then unfortunately for us, Manny goes at the same time, so it's 10v10. But it showed a great bit of character. You know, they kept plugging away to get the 3 points, and they put a lot of hard work in this afternoon for that.
It maybe wasn't the formation or the personnel that people would have expected this afternoon. What was your thinking behind Shamir playing seemingly as the central striker, Callum Reynolds at left back?
Well, we saw how can I say, a weakness or an opportunity to go and hurt them, and that was with some pace in behind. You know, they have done, or they have played with a highish line at the back. So with the pace, we tried to exploit that. I thought he played very well today, Shamir as well, got his goal. Adams played left back. He's done a very good job for us there, but he's a central midfield player, and we've been I can't tell you how long we've been trying to get a left back in for. It's just not falling into place at present, but we're working around the clock to do that, but it's not happened for us yet. So we decided Callum's played there. George has come into the middle of the back four, and he's done a good job for us when he's gone in there previously, and he's done a good job again today. So the biggest thing out of all of it today is the 3 points, and we're really pleased with that.
The 3 points was the important thing, but with all of those changes, were you happy with the team's performance? First
half, as I say, a little bit more like ourselves. We created chances. Their keeper pulled off a couple of good, decent saves. But bearing in mind, you know, on the back of last weekend, you know, that hurt us. You know, the scoreline, and it might have dented our confidence a little bit. And the best way to bounce back and regain your confidence is by picking up a win and 3 points, and the players have done that today.
What pleased you about that first half? You say it was more like us.
We looked more control, we moved the ball around better, and we looked sharper. We pressed better, we closed down better. And I was pleased also with Lewis, who come in and you know, performed really well, and he made a terrific save in the second half for us as well. But his distribution from the back was very good. He communicated really, really well. So that was a pleasing thing also.
And it's immediately obvious he's comfortable on the ball. The players didn't seem to have any qualms about playing it back to him on the floor, where you can, as you said, keeping possession is the important thing, and a goalkeeper is as important a part of that keeping possession as any other outfield player.
He's called a goalkeeper, but he's a player, and you know, he's got 2 legs and 2 feet, and he's got to be able to, you know, pass the ball, and you know, we can use him at times to manage the game, and we all have to understand that sometimes. You know, sometimes you've got to go backwards to go forward, especially with 10 men as well. You know, you can work that, you know, allow the opposition to come onto you, which then creates space further up the pitch. So we have to recognise that and understand that. So you know, I was pleased with him. He's come in. He's a confident lad as well, and we thank Reading, and you know, a friend of mine there, Bevs, has helped us out trying to get the player. So yeah, delighted with that.
And at 6'6", he's not lacking in presence either.
No, when I first, you know, met him and spoke to him, it was, "How you doing?" It was. So in future, I'll make sure I sit down and he'll sit down. It'll be better eye contact.
When the second half's the full tumult of the second half, there's red cards on both sides. Did your instinct was still to push for the victory, even though I mean, Will has held his hand up and admit that Danny Rowe got in behind him for their equaliser, but you're always looking on the front foot.
I didn't want to draw the game, you know. I didn't want to lose the game either. We're at home. We've got to go and win the game, and you know, Renza's gone on. He's an attacker, and you know, we had to change things around because we were down to 10 men, but we got there in the end. And you know, today, as I keep saying, and I said it once already, a win's a win. And you know, when you wake up in the morning, get 3 points, and we'll take that.
Do you have any comments on the red cards?
Well, I've had a look at it along with yourself. I'll review it tonight and tomorrow, and then I'll have to make my mind up whether I appeal against it or not. I've just spoken to the referee. We had a very, very good conversation in there, so I'll make that judgment when I get the 3 points put in the bag and I can relax, and that'll probably be tomorrow.
A win's a win. That's the sentiment of the afternoon, and it's good to get back to winning ways. No
better feeling, you know. We had a dodgy spell this time last year. We don't like this time of the year, by the looks of it. But probably we've picked up more points now than we did this time last year in this little spell. So look, when we're back and you know in full flow, you know, hopefully we can pick up more wins and more points. But when things are not going quite right for you, you have to grind things out. Injuries, suspensions. And everything else that's thrown at you, you have to grind out some results, and today we ground out a result which is very pleasing.
Excellent. Thank you, Gary. Congratulations.
Thank you.